Okay, so don't ask me why, but the other day I was looking up reviews for high schools in Japan. Okay, I already said don't ask me why, but and I found out they're just extremely unhinged, and I didn't know what to do with this information, so I feel like I have to share it with you. Okay, the first school I want to show you, the Nara Suzaku High School / Nara High School of Business and Technology. On the surface, this looks like a really nice school. I mean, I see they have these really nice, like, modern machines. It looks like a workshop or something. They have this really nice gym with 3 tires, 4 tires. I think this is judo club or boxing or something, or karate even. And you look at this picture, look at this classroom. It's a really nice modern classroom. All the students have a computer, and you're thinking, okay, what could possibly be wrong with this? And look at this. There's a there's a boxing ring in this school. Like, they have all sorts of stuff going on here. This seems like a great place. But then you go to the reviews. And this is going to start off sounding normal, but I promise you it goes off the rails quickly. Let me set the scene. Sometimes I think I have bad manners these days, but I'm still in high school, so I think that's how it is. However, I think that the students' manners are generally good. Okay, so far so good. And keep in mind, this is being translated into English, right? So it's not going to be perfect. It might sound a little weird, but the twist is coming. The most frightening thing is the poor driving manners of the cars coming out of this school. I was wondering what was going on, as they would forcibly cut in and glare at me, even if I stopped a car going straight through a sudden, dangerous merge. High school students can get away with it, but the rough driving of faculty members and sudden interruptions when they come out of the school gates are really dangerous. Bad drivers. This is a one-off review, right? This was 7 months ago. Maybe there was just some weird stuff going on that day. 10 months ago. 10 months ago. At the curve, just outside the children's center, is it because there aren't many cars on the road? A pair of green schoolgirls rowing their bikes in the middle of the road. Even if a car comes, he can run through it without dodging. He's crazy. Why did I get cut off when I passed each other? LOL. Of course I glared back, but just remembering his face makes me angry. So someone working at this school is just a terrible, aggressive driver, and people are leaving reviews about it. Now this one, I think this is a cultural thing, but this is so funny. There were about 5 female students making a loud noise at a nearby family restaurant. It's too much of a nuisance to the store and other customers who are still concerned about the coronavirus. I wonder if this is a school that parents who have not yet educated their children would send them to. This dude was at a restaurant, not at this school, and 5 girls were being loud in that restaurant. So he came to the school's Google review page and left a 1-star review for the school. It's so good. That's enough for that school. Let's move on. There has to be this one. This is, okay, Shotoku Junior High School in Asuka. It's so funny because I think we have 2 reviews here back to back from former teachers, and their experiences could not be more different. So our first review, very nice review from Katrina Vanderberg. So, assumingly not a Japanese person. I was an English teacher at this school from 1996 to 1999. Yeah, so an English teacher, okay, foreigner. It was a wonderful experience. Everyone was so kind to me. I have fond memories of my time in Japan. Wonderful, beautiful statement. The next review. Everything is the worst. There are few good teachers. The hygiene is also the worst. The response is also abnormal. When I teach things, I sometimes teach out of fear. And then there's the mental exhaustion. And I can't count the other things that make it the worst full course day and night experiences for these two teachers. Sometimes I teach out of fear. Okay, we have a tale of two schools here, and they're right next to each other on the map, as you can see. There's two: Seishin Gakuen Secondary School and Kashihara Gakuen High School. And immediately something's gonna jump out to you. Seishin Gakuen Secondary School has 4.5 stars. I feel like that's really good for a school. Their neighbor, 1.9 stars. Not a great start. Let's start with a good school, right? Let's start with a good school. And look at these photos. It looks like a nice building. Again, look at this hallway, very clean. The floors look nice. Look at the classroom, very orderly. Not as high tech as that last school we saw. You have the old school chalkboard, but there's charm. There's charm there. And apparently, based on the reviews, the students appreciate that charm. Let's just see. The first review, simple to the point. Good. It's good. Okay, the next review, this is a 5-star review. Discipline is a little strict, but in terms of academics, as mentioned in the school introduction, each student is truly looked after by the teacher. Furthermore, you can study while receiving psychological support from counselors. In addition, there are many events such as school trips for 4th graders, ski camps for 1st graders, cultural festivals, study camps. It's a lot of fun. However, the scope of the regular test is quite wide, so if you can keep up with it, you will be able to make good use of it later on. So if you can keep up with the study of the Sacred Heart, study the Sacred Heart. It will be very useful later. If you have any questions, and contact me, I'll be happy to answer them. So that's a good review, and it seems like a great school. The kids they go ski camps, they go on trips, they have counselors to talk to. I mean, I know that's like a thing at schools there. Kids are stressed out. Like this feels great. The only school that participates in sign language performance Koshien every year. That's good. They're supporting their Is It God school. They mentioned Sacred Heart, so what a great school. Now, literally the other side of the road, and I mean literally the other side of the road, Kashihara Gakuen High School. And based on these reviews, it might as well be hell. I used to go to school a long time ago, and if you couldn't pay your tuition fees, the principal would treat you like trash. This is a school that rich people go to. Holy shit, it happened again. 1-star review. In the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, a group of about 10 women came to the family restaurant wearing t-shirts that said Kashihara Gakuen. That's fine, but after ordering, I was surprised to see everyone rushing to the drink bar without wearing masks and making a fuss like a wet drinking water meeting. Do you know about the 3 C's? Social distance and droplet infection? There was also a woman who clearly didn't look like a high school girl. So I think it's really out of the question. Wearing clothes with the name of the school written on it is such an insane thing to do that it will seriously tarnish the name of your alma mater. In editing, I'm going to look and see if this is the same person that left the other review. I had originally heard a lot of bad rumors, but this incident made me realize that this is a truly terrible school. I don't think I'd be surprised at all if a cluster infection were to occur at this school. Dude, this is next level. Because we have uniforms here in Australia, right? All the students have to wear uniforms based on where they go to school. They all wear the same color. It has the name of the school on it. I could not imagine, like, if I was at the mall food court or something, and there were some people, like, because it happens, you see it, and there'll be the kids from after school, like, waiting for the bus or whatever. They go to the mall, and they're loud, annoying, playing music, whatever. Could you imagine if I went and left a Google review for their school because of that? I was physically and mentally assaulted. That's not funny. I shouldn't laugh. I was physically and mentally assaulted. I don't know about you now, but I don't think this type of condition will heal easily. They have a condition? What's happening at Kashihara Gakuen High School? There are teachers who hit me without hesitation. Hold on, I have to look. Are teachers allowed to hit kids in Japan? No. All forms of corporal punishment against children is strictly prohibited in Japan. Teachers hit me without hesitation. Oh, what's going on? What's going on in these schools? And then 5 stars. Great school. Great school. They liked it. They liked being hit. I might edit that one out. Unebi Higashi Elementary School. This is an elementary school. To this point, we've been looking at like high schools. These are kids that they have their own thoughts and feelings, right? They're people. But it's elementary school. What could elementary school kids possibly have happened that makes them leave a 3.2 star review? Okay. I have to look at the pictures first. Let me give this place, it looks like a prison. There's a video. Okay, there's a video. It's I don't know what sport this is. I don't know what sport this is. Let's get into the reviews. This is a school that allows students to park on the street during school hours. They're elementary school kids. What do you mean park? Not only do they obstruct children crossing the street, but they also obstruct passing cars. And in some cases, there are more than 10 of them in a row. And in extreme cases, they even cross into oncoming traffic. Even in such a state, you don't say anything. What's going on? Oh my god, there's more. There's more. During the election, parking on the street in front of the school gate was certainly bad. When I happened to pass by, there was a near miss where a car collided with another car. Hold on. Let me go. I have to go street view. On this school. See what's going on. Where this parking? What are you talking about? I'm going to keep it 100. I don't even see where cars could park here at all. This is like extremely narrow streets. So this is the crossing I think they're talking about. And I don't see where a car would even park. I think they might. I don't know. This might be. There is too much illegal parking in front of the school gate. Parents lack common sense. When an accident happens, people like this are bound to make a fuss again. Well, if you hit their kid, it's just this school, and parents dropping off their kids in the morning is what I'm assuming is happening, and then just like a bunch of elderly Japanese people shaking their fists, like, how dare you be outside the school gate? And for the final review, this might be the best one. The vice principal, a man named Kada. They named the guy. They're calling him out by name in the Google review. Was the worst. When I reported the child being abused, the child said, I'm assuming that's maybe a mistranslation. When I reported the child being abused, I'm assuming the vice principal said, it's okay. He didn't seem to be afraid of adults and didn't take any action. And the child responded, I've already called the child care support department. LOL. LOL. I'm being abused. Lots of laughs. Laughing out loud. Holy shit, lots of laughs. Oh my god, I'm old. It was a playful attitude. I thought it'd be a good idea to get beaten up and suffer as much as an abused child would. I thought it would be a good idea to get beaten up and suffer as much as an abused child would. And I feel like that's the perfect end cap for this video. I mean, I don't know what's going on in this country. What's happening in these schools?